Good evening and welcome to MUSC Health Stadium here in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina for tonight's USL match as the Charleston Battery host FC Cincinnati in the season opener. I'll be your host tonight as we bring you all 90 minutes of this USL match, and it should be a very, very good game. I was looking at the lineups just a moment ago. One player I think we should keep an eye on for FC Cincinnati is the goalkeeper, Mitch Hildebrandt. Had a superb season last year. He's the reigning USL Goalkeeper of the Year. If he can carry that form into this season, it's going to make it very difficult for the opposing strikers. Well, tonight's main man up front for the Charleston Battery who's going to try and get that ball past Hildebrandt is this one, Romario Williams, Charleston Battery striker. 10 goals last year for Romario. He's been very good in the preseason. He's on loan for the season from Atlanta United of Major League Soccer. Let's have a quick look at the starting lineups if we can. Good news for FC Cincinnati. Austin Berry recovered from that little preseason knock he picked up in the match out there in Sacramento. He starts tonight, the captain. For the Battery, Alex Tambakis and Mikey Ambrose straight into the starting lineup tonight. They're on loan from Atlanta United, along with Romario Williams, as we mentioned. All right, it's a beautiful evening for a game of soccer. Perfect weather for this season opener here in Charleston, South Carolina. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, kickoff. Charleston Battery versus FC Cincinnati up next.
Experience the captivating Lexus RC Coupe with available 306 horsepower. See Hendrick Lexus Charleston.
12 extra channels is more, but 46 extra channels is much, much more. With Home Telecom, you can channel more, internet more, automate more, security more, and gigabit more. Much, much more. How's that for living life ahead with Home Telecom?
See your Lexus dealer.
You have a plan. Where to live, where to work, where to go on vacation. But when the unexpected happens, where do you go? How about down the street to MUSC Health Centers that practice disease prevention and promote wellness and offer urgent care and after-hours treatment. all connected to one of the top academic medical centers in the country with the most advanced medicine and technology, giving you access to healthcare leaders who work with your doctor to bring the best medicine closer to you.
Charleston, South Carolina has been captivating people for more than 300 years. Is it our expertly preserved antebellum architecture, our warm southern hospitality, our delicious low-country cuisine, our soul-stirring coastal landscape? Whatever it is, Charleston exudes a gravitational pull as the one destination you absolutely, positively must visit.
Welcome back live here at MUSC Health Stadium. We're almost at kickoff. Andrew Bell with former Charleston Battery goalkeeper Kevin Corby alongside me. Opening game of the USL season and a silver anniversary for the Charleston Battery. 25 years, it's quite an accomplishment. Cincinnati were there, relatively new, second year for FC Cincinnati, but of course leading USL already in terms of attendance. 11,000 season ticket holders. Charleston Battery with 10 returning players in the starting lineup tonight. Just Mikey Ambrose, new to the side. FC Cincinnati, well, they do have some new faces. We'll talk about them through the first half, including the front two, Fordyce and GB Fall. There's the reigning USL goalkeeper of the year, Mitch Hildebrandt. And there is that big striker, I just mentioned him. GB Fall came from Kazakhstan. He's originally from Senegal. He's the most recent club in Kazakhstan. He's been around a little bit, but vastly experienced, you would say. And was actually top scorer in the Norwegian First Division earlier in his career, so he can definitely finish. Good to see some traveling support here at MUSC Health Stadium. As we are right at kickoff. Kevin, you've been in this position, of course, start of the season. Very exciting for the players and the fans.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure some nerves out there at the moment.
Oh, I'll bet. A little bit. Well, I'm sure we'll see some nerves early here. And, I mean, I've got chills right now. If you're a USL or a MLS or a soccer fan in general, you've got to be excited for this one. I mean, kicking off the season here, got a beautiful evening. And FC Cincinnati, obviously, as you said, the biggest following in the league so far. So thanks for all you watching out there in Cincinnati and everybody here in Charleston as well. We're really excited for this. Andrew, couldn't be more excited for the season to start here. Got a couple of great teams. Couldn't imagine that this one's going to be nothing short of great.
And away we go. FC Cincinnati with possession to get us underway. Sent long, headed into touch. It'll be an attacking throw in here for the visitors. Boehner, the right back, up to take the throw in. Looping it in towards GB. Charleston head it clear. Quinn heads it back into the mix. It's a spinning volley from GB Fall, but rising over the bar. There he is, GB. I think it just gives FC Cincinnati head coach Alan Koch a little bit more of an option to play direct, to have him up front, because he can hold it up a little bit. Cincinnati win it back at the halfway line. Here they come. McLaughlin down that left side. Tackled by Quinton Griffith. Charleston clip it away. Quinn. Oh, he just got caught in possession by Romario Williams. And now here's Atula Guerra rides the challenge. The pass from Guerra out towards his strike partner Williams into touch. It'll be a throw-in for the visitors.
Yeah, we just saw a little glimpse of Atula Guerra's in mid-season form already. He's been working very hard in the offseason. You could tell right there. Great footwork, looks sharp, and looking to make an impact on the team this year in the midfield for the Battery.
Cincinnati play it into the Battery half. It's a first touch in a Battery uniform there for Mikey Ambrose. Here he is again, the left back, on loan from Atlanta United. Lasso's going to just pump that one down the line. And it'll be a throw-in for FC Cincinnati down below us at the halfway line. There's Ambrose. Boehner up to Fall. Nice chest control. Knocks it down to Wiedemann. Up to Fall again. Oh, it came awkwardly off him. Marini in with a challenge, but Cincinnati maintained possession with Kenny Walker. He pinged that one across. That would have been very difficult for McLaughlin to do much else with, and Charleston have it back. Delbridge squares it to Berry. Just see on that right arm, he's got that protective, I'm not sure whether it's strapping or just a compression sleeve. He fell on it awkward in that preseason game in Sacramento a couple of weeks back. Here he is now, the club captain, across the halfway line to Walker. Good weight on that one out to this near side. Ambrose with a touch, but Cincinnati with possession. And that'll run away for a Charleston Battery throw-in on this near side.
Yeah, as we take a look at Mikey Ambrose, as you said, one of the only players on the Battery here that haven't played. 10 guys on the Battery played many games for the team, and they're going to be a comfortable side here, and Mikey will definitely fit in well there.
It's good timing, the loan, with O'Brien Woodbine suspended for the first 3 games, the nominal left back. Boehner inside to Walker. Didn't find the target. Guerra, nice quick pass, looking for Chang, who gets beaten in the tackle. This comes to Fall at the edge of the 18, slips it down the line to McLaughlin. The shot comes in. Tambakis at the near post. Decent stop.
Decent stop there. Got hands on it, and Pollock there made the whole play start, though, with that crunching tackle. Well done there, the big defender.
First strike of the game, first shot of the game, and it's FC Cincinnati forcing the save from Tambakis. Griffith gives possession away, trying to play out of the back. Oh, that's a nice drop of the shoulder. Unlucky there, the pass from McLaughlin through to Fall, cut out. And Charleston just haven't caught up to the pace of the game at the moment. It's all FC Cincinnati here at MUSC Health Stadium. That was an awkward one for Berry, but Boehner will come back across to recover. Sends it back to Hildebrandt. Hackshaw wins the header. Berry controls. Back to Hildebrandt again. This time has a bit of time to look up. Snap header forward there. And here's Quinn, making his USL debut tonight for Cincinnati. Comes across from Louisville. One of the big signings of the off-season, that. We'll get back to that in just a second as that one comes forward. It's worked out to this near side. It'll be a throw-in for the Battery. Quinn, of course, with Louisville last year, previously with Orlando. He's had a very, very good USL career, Kev.
He certainly has.
Maybe one, he's just 24 as well. One player you might think, if he continues his progression, might make it to that next level.
You would think so, definitely, with his play in the USL over the past few years. And as you said, huge pickup for FC Cincinnati in the offseason. Quinn definitely make an impact here for the team.
Charleston just struggling to string passes together at the moment. Here is Quinn on that left foot. Sends it long. Ambrose heads it square. And a nice touch back there from Taylor Mueller to the keeper. Now Portillo. Wide to Quinton Griffith. Down the line to Romario Williams. Here's Chang. Good footwork to evade the challenge of Walker. Slips it out to Marini, top of the 18. Marini swings it to the back post. Hildebrandt across. Stretching out. Good catch.
Great hands there. Good read there. Curling ball in there from Marini. Good look over there on the far side from Michael Chang, and we'll be seeing his footwork this season. He's quite the player in the midfield there with the fantastic footwork, the Cuban international. He's great. Nice job there by Mitch Hildebrandt on the catch there.
Yeah, just got his feet right, got across. Let's have another look at this. You're a former goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Always good to get that first catch under your belt.
Definitely. Good curved in ball. Stayed with it. Went all the way. Safe hands there. Well done, Mitch Hildebrandt. That's huge for your team early, too, to kind of set the tone.
We're live at MUSC Health Stadium here in Charleston, South Carolina. Nil-nil in the early going. A couple of half chances, but nothing really so far for either team. Ambrose sticks that foot in to get the tackle in. Here's Boehner. Oh, nice pass there from Quinn. That's going to be a free kick. It was a crunching challenge from Forrest Lasso. He jumped into that a little bit, just outside the 18-yard box, and this is a chance for FC Cincinnati. I'll be very surprised if Quinn doesn't have a crack here. Let's have a look at the foul.
Yeah, definitely just came in a little bit early and takes a touch. Lasso gets him late there, picks up the yellow, but this is a dangerous spot here for FC Cincinnati, right outside the 18. Going to have five in the wall, I'd say, for the battery. And
well, Quinn, I mean, it's perfect for that left foot of Aiden Quinn, and he's over it. Walker's there as well, but you got to think Quinn's going to have a little crack here.
Yeah, definitely.
See if he can test Tampakis in goal. 5-man wall for the battery. The referee gets that spray out, moves them back a yard.
See Alex lining him up there with the near post. That far guy. 6 in the wall here. Yeah, this is a dangerous spot for FC Cincinnati. We'll see what he has here. As you said, he probably has to have a crack at this. This is on goal.
So a free kick for FC Cincinnati. Quinn and Walker over it. And it is Quinn. It's on frame. It's punched away by Tambakis. He came over the wall. Good pace on that strike, but Charleston defend it well. The big goalkeeper, Tambakis. Let's have a look.
Yeah, read it really well. Just plays it safe there, gets it out of there. That's not an easy save, but he made it look pretty easy there. Well done.
Boehner from this near side with that long throw into the near post. The slip header on. Mueller fouled by GB Fall. It'll be a free kick for Charleston Battery. Fans, make sure you tune into the USL's weekly show on Sirius XM FC Channel 85 on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern for the latest news and information from around the league. Also, don't forget Sirius XM FC will air the USL Game of the Week. Check USL Soccer for dates and times. Berry's header goes backwards. It's looped away. Hackshaw controls. Williams inside to Guerra. Can he find a teammate? Down he goes. The referee says no. There's nothing wrong with that challenge. Great feet there from Wiedemann. The pass cut out by Griffith. 10 minutes in. Here's Justin Portillo. Lasso square to Taylor Mueller, the club captain, who, with his appearance tonight, ties Mike Anhauser, the coach, in the all-time stats, 115 games each. So congratulations to him. Berry for FC Cincinnati. To Boehner. Down the line. Nice touch there from Mikey Ambrose. He wouldn't have had too much time to acclimatize himself, but he seems like he's got off to an okay start here. On loan tonight from Atlanta United. McLaughlin. And now Walker, early ball in, headed away by Mueller. Chang out to Griffith, who's got a bit of pace. Polak having a look at him, just holding before challenging him. It's an early driven cross. Headed away, that's comfortable, isn't it, for FC Cincinnati? And now they can counter-attack on this near side with Wiedemann. That breaks down.
Breaks down, but good shape there from FC Cincinnati on the defending side of things. Headed that ball away and then got a quick counter. Just Wiedemann missed the pass there, but great composure from FC Cincinnati early here.
Hackshaw careful with his pass back to Lasso, and Lasso's going to have to clip it long. Romario got a bit of it, Williams, but won back quickly by FC Cincinnati. Here's Walker. See if we can get a look at the coaches in a second. Alan Koch is up off the bench looking on. This is the first game in charge for him in USL for his new side, Cincinnati, after a couple of years with Vancouver. Just at the bottom of your frame there's Coach Anhauser in that grey hat, sitting down looking on. Vastly experienced Mike Anhauser.
Yeah, as you said, longtime player for the Battery and assistant coach, then head coach here for years, and has 4 championships as a player and a coach. And I played for him. He's a fantastic guy, fantastic coach, great motivator, very passionate about the team, and just have nothing but great things to say about Coach Mike Anhauser. Looking to win his 5th in November.
There's a push there, so it'll be a free kick for Charleston Battery. Tambakis will come across to take it. Cincinnati with 3 road games to start the season. They're actually working on that stadium there in Cincinnati, widening it, I think. That's partly the reason. Their first game at home not till April 14th, I believe. Romario Williams gives chase. Oh, he's going to try and get round the fullback, and he does, into the box. It's a good last-ditch tackle there from Boehner. Delbridge just caught out a little bit for pace, but good recovering tackle from the right back Boehner. It'll be a corner kick for the Battery.
Yeah, and Romario Williams right there just displays his speed, as he says, takes a touch inside, cuts in. Great control of the body, just a little bit long there. Great tackle there by Boehner.
This is a chance for the Battery. It's Portillo over the dead ball. Swings it into the middle, punched away by Hildebrandt. Little header down from Hackshaw and then thumped clear by FC Cincinnati. All the way to the halfway line. Griffith misses his pass, but no damage done. Soccer fans, Nike is an official sponsor of the USL. For more information, visit NikeSoccer.com. Heavy touch there from Atula Guerra, the Trinidadian international. So a throw-in for FC Cincinnati. It's been fairly even so far. The game just settled down a little bit after that hectic first few minutes, Kevin.
Definitely, the nerves kind of settled down. The first game of the year, first game of the season here for points in the league, and as you said, kind of settling down a little bit. Couple chances for both teams here earlier, as we saw the free kick for FC Cincinnati, and then Battery coming in, getting a corner out of it.
Kenny Walker with all the time in the world there. He picks out Polak. Polak plays it forward. Not the best clearance from the Battery defender. Here comes the cross to the back post. Fall gets the header down. Still bouncing around in there. High kick there, is it? Yes, says the referee. He had a good look at that. Well positioned, our referee, Jeff Gamble. And the captain, Mueller, with a word in his ear. There's Taylor Mueller. 115 appearances in USL games for the Battery.
Solid defender, on the top 5 defenders to watch this year in the USL. It came out with the article last week, and he's a great defender, great guy. Congratulations to him getting engaged this offseason, and he'll be a staple for the Battery this year. As you see, the skipper, he's got the captain band on, and rightfully so. I played with him for a few seasons. He's a great leader and good, strong tackler, great stand-up defender, and he'll get up for a header, too, on a goal every once in a while. Good leader, Taylor Mueller.
At the other end, there's Delbridge, his opposite number. Time to look up, and he knocks that one forward, looking for GB Fall. But you can see, we talked about Koch and the different threat that he brings now with some of these players. Fall allows them to go direct.
He certainly does, and GB up there atop, the big striker, as you said, leading goal scorer in any league. Whatever league you're playing in, that makes a difference. I mean, the guy scores goals. He's getting creative here early, and he's making it tough for Forrest Lasso and Taylor Mueller in the back there, getting into him, putting an elbow into him. Even if he doesn't get the ball, he's getting into him and letting him know he's there. It's a big pickup for Cincinnati.
Yeah, first look at him, of course, for most of us, and looks like he's going to be a handful this year. Heavy touch there from Williams. It'll be a throw-in for FC Cincinnati at the halfway line. GB Fall loses it in the tackle. Marini. Good challenge from Walker, but it'll be a throw for Charleston. Walker, a former LA Galaxy player. Not a lot on for Ambrose. Little slip header. Hackshaw with a piece of it, but Boehner clips it away. There to be one in the midfield. Nice touch from Fordyce. Driven back across to this near side. Was that a foul? I think he's given it, you know. It was a reckless challenge really from Ambrose. And this is going to be a chance again, and it'll be Quinn to come up. Let's have a look at this. Did he just have his arm up?
I think so, a little bit there, and just a little bit off balance, but a dangerous spot here, as you said, for FC Cincinnati. Right outside the 18, he'll probably whip this one in, probably not going for goal here. Looking to deflect it in off a header.
Or they go short with it, a quick free kick. It comes across the middle. No, the referee's not ready. He didn't want them to take it quick. And I think Aidan Quinn is saying, hey, unless I ask for the yards, I want to go, ref. The advantage lost there for FC Cincinnati. But yeah, back to your point, Kevin, I think you're right. I mean, they've got the big boys up now with Delbridge and Berry both joining the striker Fall up there. There's GB Fall, number 9. Quinn over the free kick. Williams he's going to have to keep an eye on Walker here, who's just in a bit of space. You can see him top of the box. Now the referee's ready. Charleston post a 2-man wall, just in case. It's a small wall with Marini and Portillo in it. Here's Quinn. Whipped in, and comfortable take for Tambakis. No real problem there for the Atlanta United loanee.
No, not really there, but you see 16 there. You see him try and get a head on that. He's looking for somebody to get a touch on it, and Alex Tambakis, great job by waiting and, safe hands there, but you can't move too early. You can't judge that before it happens because somebody could get a deflection there, as we saw. Just barely missed that header. Would have changed the play.
Yeah, that's 16 is Darryl Fordyce, another one of the new signings. Veteran striker. I spoke to Alan Koch this morning. He said he's one of the best footballers he's ever worked with. He said he's an absolute professional. And here's Romario Williams in behind, but Hildebrand will come out and play sweeper-keeper. Well played there by the goalkeeper. The weight on that pass was not quite right. Otherwise, Williams was in. He gets a thumbs up from the captain, Austin Berry, Hildebrand, for his awareness. Portillo drops it down the line. There really wasn't much else on for him. Delbridge back to Hildebrand in goal. Rolls it through to Quinn, who just likes to play in front of that back four. Fordyce comes back to join in. Nice ball down the line from Boehner. Wiedemann working against Ambrose. Fordyce again, this time to the left back, Polak. Swings it across, headed away by Lasso. Little flick on there from Guerra, but Berry too strong for Romario Williams, and FC Cincinnati have it back. Quinn again. This time Mikey Ambrose brings it down on the chest, sets it back to Tambakis, who'll just pump that away for a throw-in. Another nice little chip in. Lasso gets a piece of it, and then headed back by Taylor Mueller, the captain.
Yeah, smart play there by Taylor Mueller to restart it. Nice little header back to the goalkeeper. Obviously, you can't play it back to the goalkeeper with your feet, but header's good.
Chang just slips the tackle there, and he's brought the central defender across. Little slip pass through, but nowhere near. Guerra just managed to turn Polak there in that one-on-one. A crafty play. There's Guerra, the striker. Hildebrandt punts clear. Kept alive there by Wiedemann. GB Fall. Off Ambrose, it'll be a throw-in for FC Cincinnati.
But GB there displaying his technical ability there, holding the ball up there, just a little deflection, but as you said, he brings a whole new option to the game. They can play long, he can hold it up, wait for his wingers to get up there with him and play it out wide, but he's just a creative player, and as you said, great pickup for FC Cincinnati. And
Sean Okoli, of course, was the main man last year. He's moved on to Major League Soccer, so looking to replace a lot of goals. Alan Koch, the new head coach.
Acquired quite a bit of talent, the squad he has in Cincinnati.
Just took over just before pre-season start after the dismissal of John Harkes, but he said the team have gelled really well. They actually had a long pre-season on the road. They went to Florida and then California. Oh, that's a nice turn by Romario Williams. He's away from Berry. Walker back on the cover. Here's Chang. Guerra gets the strike away. Nice save. Just falling save there for Hildebrandt. He was in the right place.
Yeah, he's on point right now, and he looks mid-season form. Hildebrandt, and if you're an FC Cincinnati fan, coach, player, anybody, you're confident in your goalkeeper. That's a fantastic move. As we see Romario leaves it back. Chang plays it across to Guerra with a one-time strike. Great footwork by Hildebrandt there, going down on all four and wrangling that up. No problem for him.
Charleston are going to have another go from that far side, and it takes a deflection. It'll be a corner kick for the Charleston Battery. Coach Anhauser likes the in-swingers, so Michael Chang on the left foot will go across to take this one. Chang.
Nice little display of
yeah, he's got a great touch. He's one of 3 Cuban defectors on the squad. The only one starting tonight's game. Here he is, Michael Chang on the corner. Whipped into a good area, headed back across by Lasso. Just holding his head. I think he feels he may have done a bit better there. Poor clearance that from Polak. Back to the far side. It's headed on frame by Lasso. Again, Hildebrandt, no problem. Across and a comfortable take.
Yeah, and we say no problem. I said it earlier, but Hildebrandt, fantastic footwork there. Step over cross and going backwards. Not an easy thing to do, and he's making it look easy, as I said. And that's a great thing to have as your goalkeeper, to be confident with his feet and making those saves like that, shine away the dangers. It's a great staple in the back there for FC Cincinnati.
Yeah, you can see why he was named USL Goalkeeper of the Year last year. We mentioned him in the pre-game. He's going to be important to FC Cincinnati this year. Cross comes in. Lasso stretches that neck. Snaps the header away. Another ball forward, looking for Fall. Mueller with a head. That one goes backwards, and behind it'll be a corner kick for FC Cincinnati, which will bring Quinn across with that left foot. Let's have a look. Berry and Delbridge are going forward. So a set-piece chance here for the visitors. 25 minutes in at MUSC Health Stadium. 0-0 here in the season opener. Quinn sends it to the back post. There's a pile of players there. Oh, the keeper goes down. Doesn't take it cleanly, Tambakis, but he gathers it up in the scramble. The players having a word with him. It was a real scramble at the back post, Kevin.
It was. Alex did a good job there, Tambakis, to get back to that ball. I think he got hit in the air there. I believe it was a call, yeah, but just kind of lost track of it, wrangles it up with his feet. That's a dangerous play there, and we saw FC Cincinnati tonight already early, whipping those balls in there and making Taylor Mueller, Forrest Lasso, those big guys, get up for those headers, but as you saw there, creates a corner kick and an opportunity there for Cincinnati.
Yeah, half a chance. Lasso angles the header out to this near side. It's straight to Boehner, the right back. Into Walker, first time ball, no look pass, and he picks out Fordyce. Turns, squares it to Wiedemann. Portillo goal side now. Here's Quinn to Polak on the left side. Little no-look pass from Walker. Charleston just gather up possession now with Atula Guerra. Tackled by Walker. I'll tell you what, he looks a good player, that Walker. Another solid piece of this FC Cincinnati lineup. Guerra holding off Fordyce. Hackshaw goes backwards to Tambakis. Just approaching the half-hour mark, Kevin. Kevin Corby, former USL goalkeeper, alongside me. Not much between these teams, is there?
Not much earlier, as you said, getting the nerves out. First game of the year, but a couple opportunities. As you said, Kenny Walker there, really impressed with him in the midfield, stopping that play there. And you know, it doesn't seem like much, a midfield tackle, but that's a counter for the Battery, and they're in if he doesn't make that play there.
Bit of history between these two teams. Charleston, of course, eliminated Cincinnati in the Eastern Conference playoffs last year in front of a big crowd, 35,000. What a ball that was from Hackshaw, by the way. Here's Griffith across the middle, behind Guerra, hooked away by Boehner. Ambrose overlapping. Mikey Ambrose, first time he's really come forward, the left back. Little ball inside to Marini. Marini in the box on his right foot. The shot is blocked. Now Griffith swings it to the back post. It's overhit. Goal kick. I'll tell you what, Hildebrand, he just ran into the post a little bit there.
He did. He was playing it safe and wanted to see it out. He didn't want to have to go for it, but he did take a knock there on the shoulder off the post. As we said, good footwork. Griffith whips the ball, and look at his back pedal in there, hits his shoulder right there on the post.
Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Let's hope he's okay.
Looks all right. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, if you're playing it, you're not coming off for that, are you?
No, absolutely not. It's a decent little opportunity there for the Battery. Saw Michael Chang get a little touch on that ball, whipped another one in, and that's how they're going to get their opportunities tonight.
Hildebrand slips, but he gets good purchase on the clearance. McLaughlin on the far side, working against Griffith. Gets it down the line. Griffith away to Chang. Turns into a bit of trouble, and one back in the tackle by FC Cincinnati. Nice ball there. McLaughlin squares it. He was angling it back. Berry gives chase. Williams with a tackle, and the Battery should gather possession back here. Guerra. Oof, good tackle from Delbridge coming across on the cover. That one straight through to Mueller. Now Chang. Early ball looking for Guerra. Pops back to Delbridge, and he'll send it all the way back to Mitch Hildebrandt in goal.
Back line for Cincinnati looking very strong here. As we said, Delbridge coming in there on that tackle. I think that if Guerra had a touch on that, Williams and Guerra were in, but well done by FC Cincinnati to keep that strong back line. They look very solid here early tonight.
Don't forget, Cincinnati on the road until April 15th when they'll play St. Louis. You can get tickets to that game, and I would advise you to get them soon. FCCincinnati.com. Don't forget, that last game they had at home, 35,000 fans in attendance, over 11,000 season tickets sold. It's a tremendous achievement for this second-year club.
That's incredible. Well, Cincinnati, a huge soccer town, you know, big city. They have plenty of youth clubs, fantastic youth programs, and it was just a matter of time before they had a team like this, and obviously the goal to move up, but I mean, 35,000 fans at a USL game, that's fantastic. And
there'll be some Premier League teams that don't get that next Saturday.
That's true. Just a testament to the sport in our country here, and you know, the growing popularity with youth players, with pro players, and the testament to the USL, I mean, growing significantly. It's just fantastic.
Absolutely right. Up to 30 teams now, USL. Mueller across to Griffith on the far side. He's got McLaughlin in front of him. Down the line from Griffith. Didn't have much else to aim at. It was much of an intention on that. Oh, nice play there from Delbridge. Up to Polak. Slips the ball into Fordyce. Tackled by Hackshaw, who got the ball, but he put his body through Fordyce. It'll be a free kick for Cincinnati. Is this another set piece, perhaps? Quinn's going to leave it this time for Kenny Walker.
Just got into him there a little bit. Hammer Hackshaw in the midfield there, the big Trinidad midfielder there, getting into him, but as you said here, probably won't go straight at goal here, looking to play short possibly or whip it in for those big men up top.
And Delbridge is in the mix, so is Austin Berry. GB Fall there. And it's Kenny Walker with that right foot now on the set piece. Just over half an hour gone here in Charleston, South Carolina. 0-0. That's hit to the back of the 18-yard box and just over hit, actually. It'll be a goal kick for Charleston. We remind you again, fans, make sure you tune into the USL's weekly show on Sirius XMFC, Channel 85, on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern for the latest news and information from around the league. And check USLsoccer.com for dates and times. Quinn. Back to Boehner. Berry to Delbridge. Quinn again. Clips it out to this near side. Super pass that. Boehner into the middle. It wasn't the best clearance. The headed attempt over the bar from Fordyce. Well, he's a goal scorer, Fordyce. Comes across from the NASL. Scored a lot of goals in his career. Just trying to poach one there.
Yeah, nice little whipped in ball here. Mueller doesn't get all of it, and Fordyce just goes for the header, far post, but that's a pretty great opportunity there. Northern Ireland player. He's a big pickup for the team. As you said, any coach that says what a great pro, great player, one of the best I've ever worked with, you gotta tip your hat to that. I mean, he's definitely.
Yeah, Alan Koch said he's a good footballer, and a really, really good pro. Which is really.
That's a big compliment from a head coach, definitely.
Yeah. So very, very good for the locker room. Chang wins the throw-in for the Battery. Has a look up. Portillo back to Michael Chang, working against Polak. Back to Portillo now. Bit tight over there. Hackshaw on the ground to Marini, just leaves it for Hackshaw. Nice little bit of interplay here. Can the Battery get the strike away? They can, but it's blocked by Delbridge, who turned and got his backside in the way of the ball.
Delbridge, big stand-up defender there, made a huge play. Looks like Chang was coming in there for the volley, and nice little piece of play there from the Battery too, getting an opportunity on goal. But as we said, solid back line for Cincinnati here tonight.
They haven't been too troubled so far, but those quick passes from the Battery just causing a few problems. Walker, lovely control and skill. Slips it through to Fall. GB out to this near side. Back it comes to Boehner. Early cross. Acrobatically away by Lasso. Oh, Guerra just left it. He should have controlled that there. And the Battery invites some more pressure now with Quinn on the ball. Guerra ahead of him. Boehner. Wiedemann to Fordyce. Back heels it, and the Battery have it back. Marini clips it forward. Down goes Romario Williams. Has a look at the referee, Jeff Gamble, but he says, get up, young man. I think the Battery fancy Williams' pace against Berry, but he hasn't really had a chance to chase it yet. There is Berry. And this time, Williams gets the better of him. Good skill there from Romario Williams. The pass to Guerra just off target. You can see the frustration. I'll tell you what, in the preseason, Charleston was scoring goals for fun, and those two were really sharp in terms of their interplay. Hasn't quite been the same tonight.
Yeah, as you said, 27 goals for the Battery in preseason. That's quite a bit, no matter what team you're playing against. And playing against this FC, I've said it tonight a lot, this back line for FC Cincinnati looks like they've played 20 games this season already. It's pretty solid play from Mitch Hildebrandt there in the back with the ball right now. These guys are making great tackles, getting in front of the shots, and just look like mid-season form.
Griffith wins the header. It comes off the left back last. It'll be a Battery throw-in. Polak with that last touch. Here's Chang. Brings it infield on the dribble. Around a player and another, still going. Chang sets it wide for Marini, whose strike is blocked. And it's behind for a goal kick. It was the best passage of play for the Battery so far. And it was a good block from Boehner.
It was a great block from Boehner. We'll have a look at it here again. Michael Chang, foot skills, the Cuban international. Look at that touch. Nice little play for Marini. And then Boehner gets great tackle there to shy away the danger. Marini looking to play that back post and whip it in there, but
I mean, what an angle we had there. That looked
like
it was headed into that far corner.
Oh.
What a block from Boehner, but it'll bring up the corner. The crowd get involved here, down below us. And it's Justin Portillo, number 20 from New Orleans. Whips it across to the back post, it's in! Lasso snaps the header past Hildebrand, and the home side take a lead. There's on the set piece, Kevin. Let's have another look at that in a second. Hildebrand came. It looked like he was going to come and catch it, but Lasso.
He did, and he's been so solid tonight with his footwork. I've been talking about it, but the big man, the All-American from Wofford College, gets up and wins that one, buries it in there. That's what he does for fun. Great header by Forrest Lasso. Gives him the silencer for the celebration for those Ohio people, but he wasn't expecting that. The big man, 6'5", he gets up there and wins those headers. And
well, Hildebrand came and
it's the first goal of the night.
He swung his fist at it, but he didn't get anything on the ball. And really, it was a simple header in the end for the big defender. And Charleston take a 1-0 lead. Let's see if there's going to be a response here from Cincinnati before the break. We've got about 6 minutes. Quinn with the pass, cut out by Marini. Ambrose to Marini again. Williams with a touch. Quinn concedes the throw-in on this near side. Alan Koch off the bench. There he is, just in the corner of your frame there, next to Mikey Ambrose. Arms folded. Here's Williams. Down he goes, caught by Austin Berry. It'll be a free kick for the Charleston Battery, and this is dangerous again. Can't really emphasize it enough. Justin Portillo is very, very good with that right foot. You can see the smoke drifting across the screen from the supporter section across at the far right of the stadium. There's Justin Portillo. Jeff Gamble, the referee, is having a chat with Wiedemann. 5 minutes to go till the break. 1-0 the scoreline with the Battery ahead here. Forrest Lasso with that goal. Bringing out the magic spray to keep Wiedemann back 10 yards. And it's Justin Portillo over the free kick. Swung to the back post again. This time Hildebrand is up and makes a good, safe catch. Punts it away. He's looking to set the counter-attack going quickly here. But that's comfortable, isn't it, for the Battery? Taylor Mueller to Ambrose. And now Griffith. Early ball forward, looking for the run from midfield of Charleston's Hackshaw. He gets past the keeper, but the shot not on frame. Just not enough pace on it. And I tell you what, Cincinnati fortunate not to be 2-0 down here. Good tackle there by Polak. Clipped up to the halfway line. GB slipped inside to McLaughlin. Good tackle there from Mueller. Fordyce takes up the running. They're hunting in packs over there, the Battery. It'll be a throw-in for the home side. Let's have another look at that half chance for Hackshaw.
Decent play there by Quentin Griffith to get in. Gets a touch. Mitch Hildebrand made a nice save there. Looks like Hackshaw, got a touch on it towards goal, but Hildebrand, great response from the catch right before that, and then nice save there by the goalkeeper to respond.
He had to get something on that, or it was going in. So well played by Hildebrand to keep it at just 1-0. 42nd minute here at MUSC Health Stadium. Oh, he needs to be careful, Berry, and he's strong. Holds off the challenge of Romario Williams. Hildebrand needs to get it away, and he just does it in time. Williams is very, very quick. Stay with us as we go to break. We're going to try and get thoughts from Mike Anhauser, the head coach of Charleston Battery. I think the plan is to talk to Alan Koch right before the start of the second half, so all going well. We'll get some insight from the sidelines with our sideline reporter Poppy Miller down there. I think that goal will just settle the Battery down a little bit, but we're looking for that response from Cincinnati. They'll be hoping to get something before the break. Back it goes to Delbridge. Looks up. He's got Polak out on the far side. Slip through to Fordyce. Turns. Now Walker. First time looking for Fall. GB Fall. Charleston get it away. Williams was offside, so he couldn't challenge Berry for the ball there. Charleston pressing FC Cincinnati, and they win it. Marini finds Williams running at the back two there. He slips it in for Guerra. Guerra strike saved by Hildebrandt at the near post. Big chance again for the Battery.
Big chance by the Battery. Nice little slipped in play. Guerra rips one, but right at Mitch Hildebrandt's hands, and then Hildebrandt fires a cannon out wide to start the attack for Cincinnati.
Well, Quinn can't control it. It's given away, and the Battery have it in the midfield. They've got Griffith sprinting down the sideline. Going to have a go at Polak. He's around him to the byline. Good recovering tackle from the fullback. Corner kick, Charleston.
Polak, great play there. Shying away the cross from Quentin Griffith, the speedy right back, and Polak, the Creighton grad and former MLS player, is a very experienced player there, and just a fantastic tackle right there. Shy that cross away, but here's a corner kick for the Charleston Battery.
Nike is an official sponsor of the USL. For more information, visit NikeSoccer.com. Both of these teams, Nike clubs. And it's Michael Chang now for Charleston Battery from that far side. Whips it to the back post. Lasso snaps the header across, and it's up and away by Polak. Ambrose heads forward. Helped on again by Lasso. Hildebrandt is there. And keeping an eye on the fourth official to see how much time he's going to add on. We're into the last 30 seconds now of the first half. Lofted, punted clearance there from Hildebrandt. Hackshaw heads into touch. There's the coach, Alan Koch. Berry now, the captain. Clips it forward, looking for GB. Beaten in the air this time. Charleston find Marini. Clips it through, looking for the run of Williams. Well, there's no time added on. There is the halftime whistle. And the Charleston Battery with a 1-0 lead after 45 minutes via that Forrest Lasso goal. All right, it looks like Poppy Miller has Coach Anhauser on the sidelines. Let's send it down to Poppy and see what Mike Anhauser thinks.
Battery struggled to get numbers forward in the first 20 minutes, and then it all changed with Lasso's goal at the end. How important is it to build momentum on that goal that late in the half?
I mean, it's tremendous. I mean, it actually changed the game. We were able to then take control. You could see them start to wonder what they were going to do, and we held on for the first 15 minutes. They came at us, so it was a great turnaround, and you got to credit for us for the goal.
You really put the pressure on. Can we expect any changes to come in the second half?
I think we're going to try to do what we did at the end of the half there. We want to make sure we try to control the ball and maybe get in Atula's feet a little more in the second half so we can get him under control.
Thank you so much, Coach. Back to you, Andrew.
All right, thank you, Poppy. You heard Coach Anhauser. Very pleased, I should think, with the timing of that goal. Well, Kevin Corby alongside me. It was a frantic first few minutes, but the game now, it's just settled down. And with that goal, Charleston with the upper hand, you would think.
Yeah, you definitely think so. You heard it there from Coach Anhauser. Getting the goal is definitely huge for the Battery there at the end of the half, but fairly even, as you said. And Cincinnati controls most of the possession for the first 15 there, goes at them. They have that solid back line. of defenders, and Hildebrand comes out for the cross, but Lasso just buries one on him. 1-0 Battery here at half.
We're going to try and catch up with Alan Koch at the start of the second half, but he won't be that unhappy, will he? I mean, his side created chances. They had plenty of the ball.
Yeah, they certainly did, and you saw it. His emotion says it all. He's fine. Hey, guys, we're fine. Let's get this goal back. We're going to be right back in this game. You saw Barry there and Walker, picking the guys up right after it. Hildebrand comes back with a great catch and a nice response there from a good save off of that almost half chance from Hackshaw, and that's the way you got to respond if you're Cincinnati.
All right, well, halftime here in MUSC Health Stadium in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. Forrest Lasso, the difference after 45 minutes. His goal has put the home side up. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, more from Charleston. It's 1-0 to the Battery, and we'll be back with more after this.
When you combine home security with smart technology, you get Home Smart by Home Telecom. Manage your home and keep it safe wherever you are with local support and competitive prices. Live life ahead with Home Smart by Home Telecom.
Experience the captivating Lexus RC Coupe with available 306 horsepower. See Hendrick Lexus Charleston.
12 extra channels is more, but 46 extra channels is much, much more. With Home Telecom, you can channel more, internet more, automate more, security more, and gigabit more. Much, much more. How's that for living life ahead with Home Telecom?
See your Lexus dealer.
You have a plan. Where to live, where to work, where to go on vacation. But when the unexpected happens, where do you go? How about down the street to MUSC Health Centers that practice disease prevention and promote wellness and offer urgent care and after-hours treatment, all connected to one of the top academic medical centers in the country with the most advanced medicine and technology, giving you access to healthcare leaders who work with your doctor to bring the best medicine closer to you.
12 extra channels is more, but 46 extra channels is much, much more. With Home Telecom, you can channel more, internet more, automate more, security more, and gigabit more. Much, much more. How's that for living life ahead with Home Telecom?
And we're back at MUSC Health Stadium here in Charleston, South Carolina. The Charleston Battery won. FC Cincinnati the score after 45 minutes. Plenty of time for Cincinnati. Don't worry about that, though. And everything to play for here. It is the 25th anniversary season for the Charleston Battery. They hit the silver anniversary this evening, so congratulations to them. And the fans have enjoyed a good game so far. I think with a bit of luck, we're going to have a look at the first half highlights and perhaps another look at that Forrest Lasso goal. Okay, well, Cincinnati started very brightly. You see that save by Tambakis at the near post. Charleston coming right back at them. Great catch there from Hildebrand to calm his nerves. This chance for Quinn. Over the wall, punched away by Tambakis. Lasso with a header on target. Good save from Hildebrand. This was a good chance. Poacher's chance there for Fordyce, making his debut tonight for Cincinnati. Strike there, struck the backside of Delbridge. And then great footwork here from Chang as the Battery really came back at Cincinnati, came into the game a little bit. You see the block from Boehner. Here's the goal. From the Portillo corner kick, Lasso snaps the header down. Well, he's telling his teammates to get away, and he looked very, very happy. All right, Andrew Bell with Kevin Corby alongside me. It's been a good start for the home side, but as we said before the break, I think Alan Koch will be quite encouraged.
Yeah, quite encouraged, definitely. He's going in there and saying, guys, we're in this. We got to get this goal back here, though, and answer early in the second half. If you're FC Cincinnati, they have to respond here early in the half, set the tone that they're in this game, and they're going to come out hard and try and answer. And as you said, definitely far from over. Great play by the Battery, though, to get that goal. And Hildebrand's been solid all night. Just got a little off there. It's first game of the year, but
fourth all-time meeting between the clubs. Of course, the last game was that playoff match. Cincinnati went 1-0 up. The Battery came back. It was a momentous occasion in many ways because of the crowd. 2-1 the final score. Cincinnati still looking for its first win against Charleston.
Yeah, they are. Battery took 2 wins last year and tied once, drew once. But, yeah, this Cincinnati club, and as we talked about earlier, how many fans they get? 35,000? Are you serious? That's magnificent. And it's just really exciting to be a soccer fan here in Charleston and in Cincinnati as well.
All right, thank you, Kevin. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more from MUSC Health Stadium. 1-0 to the Battery after 45 minutes. Back with more next.
We've raised the stakes. Expectations are high. Our biggest season yet will break records with elite players and future stars. Innovative technology and new homes. We're growing the game in our communities and across the nation. Are you ready?
And welcome into the USL Network. I'm TJ Reeves. It's opening weekend, and we have President Jake Edwards with us to talk about the beginning of the 2017 season. Jake, welcome. It's only been a few months since the USL Cup was raised in New York. Very busy off-season. One of your biggest stories, though, is elevation to Division II status. Tell us more about the importance of that.
Yeah, thanks, TJ. It's been a very busy off-season, as you said. Short off-season that gets shorter every year. A lot of good things happening. One of the big stories in the off-season was the sanctioning of the USL as Division II. This is a major component of a long-term strategic plan called Destination 2020. We embarked on this a little over 4 years ago. And a component of that was raising the level of operation and sophistication of the USL as a league and as the whole enterprise, working with all the clubs to make sure we have the right ownership, we have the right facilities, we have a sufficient level of operation at each club, and build it so that it has to be as good as or better as a second division level.
2017 is also another productive year for expansion. You're bringing 3 new expansion teams in this season, as well as several new ownership groups with existing teams. What is the overall league strategy on expansion, and will we see more of it soon?
We will. So we are expanding always with a national focus, but looking how we regionalize the competition.
We have several new stadiums opening this season. I know that has been a big goal of the United Soccer League.
It's a huge initiative for us. It's been a game changer for a number of other leagues when they focused on improving the quality of the buildings. For us, it's about delivering an authentic match day experience for the fan and providing the players a very professional environment to play in.
As you start this season, it is opening weekend. The competition level is getting stronger. You have an influx of young, talented players from the United States and other places, also veteran players that you're bringing back. How do you feel about the level of competition as this season begins?
I would say this is probably going to be the most challenging season for the teams to compete in this league. We've got a really exciting blend of talent in our league now. We've got some world-class players coming in, players like Joe Cole here in Tampa, Omar Bravo, legend out of the Mexican team playing for our team in Phoenix, Sean Wright Phillips also. So we've got players that have played in the Premier League and in the international levels. We've got a core group of professionals, of veterans that have played in the MLS, USL, overseas. We've got 70 players now in the league that play for full senior international squads. So we've got a good base of really high quality and in some cases world-class talent, but we've got this really exciting group of young players who are going to be the next superstars of the national teams or of MLS, let's say, in the future.
Jake, thanks very much. Good luck with the start to the season. If you want to see the complete interview, you can go to uslsoccer.com. The season underway. Thanks for being with us.
Experience the captivating Lexus RC Coupe with available 306 horsepower. See Hendrick Lexus Charleston.
12 extra channels is more, but 46 extra channels is much, much more. With Home Telecom, you can channel more, internet more, automate more, security more, and gigabit more. Much, much more. How's that for living life ahead with Home Telecom?
See your Lexus dealer.
You have a plan. Where to live, where to work, where to go on vacation. But when the unexpected happens, where do you go? How about down the street to MUSC Health Centers that practice disease prevention and promote wellness and offer urgent care and after-hours treatment, all connected to one of the top academic medical centers in the country with the most advanced medicine and technology, giving you access to healthcare leaders who work with your doctor to bring the best medicine closer to you.
Charleston, South Carolina has been captivating people for more than 300 years. Is it our expertly preserved antebellum architecture, our warm southern hospitality, our delicious low-country cuisine, our soul-stirring coastal landscape? Whatever it is, Charleston exudes a gravitational pull as the one destination you absolutely, positively must visit.
Welcome back to MUSC Health Stadium. Half-time here, 1-0 the score. Let's send it straight down to Poppy Miller. She's got Alan Koch with her.
Back foot a bit with the battery goal. What were your thoughts on the first half?
I think we did a good job of possessing the ball and obviously moving the ball around and trying to change the point of attack. Obviously, when you possess the ball, what's the outcome? And the outcome's obviously trying to score a goal, and we weren't successful in that. We're hopefully going to address that in the second half. Full credit to the battery. They're obviously very, very good in transition, and I think we nullified that for the most part, but obviously a little bit of a weakness on our behalf on a set piece, and we're 1-0 down. So big 45 minutes ahead.
Just about to start the second half. What can we expect? Any changes?
No change at this stage. We'll obviously manage the game as it unfolds.
Brilliant. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Back to you, Andrew.
All right. Thank you, Poppy. Nicely done. And thank you, head coach Alan Koch. Very gracious with his time. I know this is a high-pressure situation for him. And you heard him. He was basically very pleased with the way it's gone so far. Kevin Corby alongside me, former USL goalkeeper. Played here in Charleston. Just what we expected. Cool as a cucumber, Alan Koch. He's not panicking, is he?
No, not at all. He's been in this situation before. And like he said, tell the boys, we got to come back here. We got to respond early in this second half and, come out. And this game is far from over, definitely. 1-0 up battery here, but Cincinnati's, they're sitting pretty. They're fine.
No changes, but we will manage the game. That was the quote. So we'll see. I would think if he has to, he does have some options down there. And I'm really particularly thinking about Dakers, the winger, who, of course, is the player that knocked the battery out of the postseason last year, playing for Louisville. He's another big signing in the off-season. He's come across to FC Cincinnati, has not cracked the starting lineups yet. He's got some big shoes to fill, of course, with Wiedemann and McLaughlin out there on the wings.
That's true. I mean, they've been solid tonight, and their back line as well. But he does have some talent there on the bench there as a sub. I mean, he's got a lot to look for there, and new coach, there he is, having a look at.
A native of South Africa, played at SFU, though, Simon Fraser University, and then, as I mentioned, 2 years with the Vancouver Whitecaps, was the head coach of the USL side. Vancouver Whitecaps too. Thought he did a really good job, particularly last year with those young players. Got them into the postseason for the first time. There's Hildebrand. He'll just be thinking, I would say, and you're a goalkeeper, could he have done a bit better on the goal? He came to punch it, didn't make any contact, and it was a simple header, wasn't it?
I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think he is thinking about it, to be honest. You have to. If you're a good goalkeeper, we saw his response early there, coming out and catching that, and he hasn't thought about that. He's thinking about the next play here, and he's a solid goalkeeper, and you're excited if you're a Cincinnati fan. You're confident if you have your goalkeeper there with a response like that right after a goal. He forgot about that right after, so he's fine. They're going to come out here hard, I got a feeling.
Yeah, I'm expecting a response, and let's see. Charleston Battery will have the ball once we get back underway. Tampakis was pulled into action multiple times in the first half. Our referee tonight, Jeff Gamble, just getting the word from television that we're good to go, and away we go now. Second half, USL opener, the 25th home opener for the Charleston Battery. They are a club that has been with USL all the way through since 1993. There's that ball down the far side. Charleston win the second ball. Forward to Williams. Oh, he just about keeps control of that lovely tackle there. The referee says no foul. Walker sliding in. Portillo turns away with it from Walker, and then I tell you what, you don't see that very often. Portillo gives it to the opposition. He's usually metronomic. He slides in with a challenge. That's something you don't see too often either. A sliding challenge from Portillo. Adrenaline's obviously running for the youngster.
Yeah, I think giving that ball away there got to him, but yeah, Justin Portillo, fantastic staple in the midfield. Charleston missing him last year in the playoffs against Cincinnati, and definitely happy to have him back.
McLaughlin after this ball, he's knocked off the ball by Quentin Griffith. He's just shrugged him away there, Griffith. Nice touch there from Williams, and he gets the return pass from Guerra. And now Williams can have a run at Delbridge. He's going to try and get round the outside. Williams cuts back inside, down he goes. In the box, the referee waves away the penalty shout. Big moment. We'll have another look at that in a second. I think the referee was very well placed, though.
He was very well placed. We'll definitely have a look at that. And Romario shows us his speed there, takes a touch, goes around the outside. I think he just lost his footing there.
He was trying to cut back inside Delbridge, who was doing his best to get goal side. Wonder if we'll get that replay. 47th minute here, 1-0 to Charleston. Here we go. Have a look at this, Kevin. What do you think?
Tries to cut back behind him and just loses his footing. No penalty there. Great defending, though. Way to stand up, make the play by Delbridge, and he's had a great night tonight.
Yeah, Delbridge just doing his best to stop Romario getting that angle on him.
No foul there.
Right start from the Battery. Long ball forward for GB to chase. Headed into touch by Forrest Lasso. Throw in FC Cincinnati. Walker. The former LA Galaxy man. Kept alive there, and now here's Quinn. Angles one through. It's just behind Polak, rather. Polak to the back post. I was thinking Koch, the coach. There's a volleyed attempt. Lands on the roof of the goal. No problem there for Tambakis. There's the immediate response we were looking for. It's a half chance this, isn't it, Kevin?
Yeah, it definitely is. Settles it, looks for the volley right over the bar, just a couple inches, but that is the response they're looking for. A couple of hard tackles there from Cincinnati. Nice stand-up defending, and that's the response you're looking for early in the second half.
Griffith will just roll that inside. It's a free kick for the Battery at the halfway line. Justin Portillo. On the ground, up to Romario Williams. Wiedemann squares it to Fordyce. This is better from FC Cincinnati. Ambrose defending, and he'll stick his leg out to concede a corner kick. One-on-one there against Wiedemann. There he is. Good work from the winger.
Yeah, good work going right at Ambrose there. Ambrose gets a piece of that one, concedes the corner kick for Cincinnati, but nice play there by Wiedemann going right at him.
It's going to be Walker who goes across to take the corner. Clipped in. Oh, snap header down. It looked like it was headed in, but the Battery get it away. Heavy challenge there by Williams. Polak, the player, who's down holding his ankle. The referee immediately blows his whistle and says free kick. Let's have a look at this chance first. Oh, good header
Great header there, hit off Chang's leg, and then Garrett plays it out wide. They're both going 50-50 there. Looks like Romario came in a little bit late. Definitely a foul, but wasn't looking at him. I don't think it was intentional there, but you got to hope that Pollock's all right.
I think Pollock's okay.
Yeah,
he got him with his right foot. He was going for the tackle, but was late. I don't think he's going to book him. Let's see. Jeff Gamble, the referee, on the spot very quickly. Let's have one more look at this, perhaps. Different angle. Yeah, just a bit late. the finger from Romario Williams saying no foul. That was a foul, young man. Kenny Walker over the ball. Polak comes off. He doesn't have to come off anymore, I don't think, having received treatment. Clipped in. Headed away by Taylor Mueller. Portillo under the loose ball. Loops it forward. Trying to release Romario Williams, who controls it. Turns into a bit of trouble, but he finds Hackshaw. Now Ambrose. Guerra, little 1-2 with Ambrose. Now Marini. The pass towards Mikey Ambrose cut out. Marini will give chase. Into the tackle and behind for a goal kick. Good work there from Marini. So 6 minutes into the second half. Still 1-0 Charleston. Lasso with the only goal. It was scored on a set piece in the 38th minute. Charleston dig in the middle, but it's GB who comes up with a loose ball and he'll ping it on towards goal. Did it take a deflection? No, straight through and behind for a goal kick. Well, Taylor Mueller's having a word with Jeff Gamble. I'm not sure what you're saying here.
I think he didn't really see the play. Dante Marini over there on the far side went in for the ball. There was a 50-50 ball, and Dante went in for the kick, and I think he clipped the Cincinnati player, and they both got their foot tangled there. Got injured a little bit, but no foul there, I don't think. But Taylor, the skipper, having a word with the referee there. Dante looks to be all right.
Michael Chang with a header to the halfway line. It'll find its way through to Romario Williams, who will win the free kick there. Delbridge just making sure he doesn't turn away and have to chase him. And don't forget, soccer fans, Nike is an official sponsor of the USL. For more information, visit NikeSoccer.com. And I'll remind you one more time, make sure you tune into the USL's weekly show on Sirius XM-FC. That's Channel 85 on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern for the latest news and information from around the league. Also, don't forget, Sirius XM-FC will air the USL Game of the Week. Check USLsoccer.com for dates and times. All right, it's a set-piece chance here for the Battery. It's Justin Portillo, who had the assist on the goal over the dead ball. Portillo swings it in. It's a chance, and Romario Williams heads over the bar. Big moment there for the Atlanta United loanee.
Big moment indeed, and Justin Portillo showing his skill there. Whips a fantastic free kick ball in there. Romario just right over. Look at that ball. Fantastic, and then Romario gets a head on it, but not what he wanted to do there.
It was just behind him a little bit, wasn't it?
A little bit.
Big chance, though. Well, Charleston, we know, are dangerous with the set piece. For the most part, FC Cincinnati have dealt with it. Just that one moment when Lasso found the space and got that header past Hildebrand. That's really the difference between the teams at this point. Here's a free kick for the visitors. It's Quinn. On his left foot, clips it out to the far side. Headed away by Quinton Griffith. Polak now. Quick throw for Kenny Walker. Across to Berry. Nice chest control, and now he'll step forward with it. Angles the pass in. Clipped wide. 4 in the middle. The cross comes in, looking for GB. Beaten in the air by Mueller. And Charleston get it away. I think the foot was up a little bit there from Quinn. There you can see it, the studs showing. Good refereeing. It'll be a free kick for the home side.
Yeah, Quinn, big pickup there from Louisville. And Aiden Quinn, fantastic. Getting in there strong, though. You like to see that. You definitely want to see him getting in there, going, being aggressive. Getting stuck into tackles at the top of the 18 there. You love that, but just a little bit high there on that foul.
FC Cincinnati with 3 road games to start the season. It's Pittsburgh and then Bethlehem before they open at home against St. Louis. That's not until April 15th. You can get your tickets at fccincinnati.com, and I would encourage you to get them quickly because they tend to sell rather a lot of tickets in Cincinnati as Mueller heads the ball down to Griffith, turns into a bit of trouble. Throw in Charleston. Portillo, he's allowed to throw it in square there, and now here's Portillo on the ball, center of the park. Wide to Ambrose. He's on his debut tonight, Ambrose, for the Battery. Good ball down the line, that for Marini. Oh, he cuts past his man into the box. Marini drives it over the bar. Goal kick. Well, Alan Koch said Charleston are dangerous on the transition, and that was a good example.
That was a perfect example there. Just a couple of passes there, and they're in. Mikey Ambrose, fantastic pass down the line there for Dante Marini. Marini cuts back to his unfavored right foot. Great with both, but really likes to have it on that left. Just hits that one a little bit over the bar.
How about that little trick from Hildebrand with Romario Williams bearing down on him? I'd love to have another look at that if we can. Nerves of steel from the goalkeeper, but he got away with it. He might get another chance in a second. The ball there to be won in the midfield. Lasso with it. Scuffs the ball to the halfway line. It wasn't the best clearance from Forrest Lasso. Slipped on the surface, I think. Does get slick here. It's a natural grass surface here in Charleston. Beautiful, beautiful surface to play on. We'll get your thoughts on that in a second, Kevin Corby. As FC Cincinnati, oh, that's an angled ball in. Last ditch tackle from Lasso. He had to go to ground to make it. Charleston with possession. The counter-attack will break down with Delbridge. Knocking that down the line. Mueller to Tambakis. Polak with a header across. Fordyce couldn't quite gather up possession. Portillo. Griffith, first time ball for Chang. Chang, good first touch. Slips away from Walker and then misses the pass to Griffith, and Cincinnati will get the ball back here at this near touchline. We haven't had a look at Mike Anhauser yet, the Charleston Battery coach. He's just sitting impassively on the bench enjoying the game, I think. Here comes Cincinnati. Wiedemann working against Ambrose. Just ran into one player too many with Lasso across on the cover. Good work there from Berry. Just bodies Williams off the ball. It's a good spell, this, for the visitors. Wiedemann whips it in. Full heads down. Oh, he's leveled it. Great header at the back post from GB on his debut for FC Cincinnati. He's tied it up. Super ball in, and what a header from the striker.
Fantastic ball in there, and GB, the big man, gets up, nice header, gets over Taylor Mueller, just over the back and heads it down near post, and then as we talked about, the grass surface slides on his knees there for the celebration. That's a 1-1 game here, and he didn't, I'm not surprised, Andrew, not at all. Cincinnati, they responded tremendously, and we have a tie game here in Charleston.
Great ball in. It was Wiedemann who curled it in on that left foot. And a good header from the big striker. That's what he's there to do.
That's right. That's why they picked him up, the big man.
Hour gone at MUSC Health Stadium. It's Charleston 1, Cincinnati 1. Everything to play for here in the last 30 minutes. Charleston with possession now on this near side. Michael Chang to Griffith. Mueller squares it to Lasso. Back it comes to Taylor Mueller, the captain. Now Neville Hackshaw. Polak, safety first, just nods that one into touch to concede the throw-in. Now will the home side find a response after leading the game? Now back level. Michael Chang involved there. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston. Quentin Griffith with the ball. Ooh, that's loose from Romario Williams, and FC Cincinnati can take up the running here with Fordyce. Good challenge there from Williams to win it back, to atone for the error. Oh, unlucky there. Gerrard trying to get off the shoulder, but cut out by Berry. This game really hanging in the balance as Griffith, has he got the pace to get there? He does, knocks away McLaughlin, slips it inside to Chang. The shot is saved by Hildebrandt, straight at the keeper.
Great response there from the battery. Nice opportunity there from Michael Chang. Gets on his favored left, rips it right at Hildebrandt, and safe hands there.
Here's Marini from distance, and it's over the bar. Unlucky. He's saying it came off one of the Cincinnati players. Let's have another look at that chance, Kevin.
Decent chance there from Michael Chang. He shows his footwork. Oh, here's Dante, sorry. Rips it right over the bar. But right before that, Michael Chang, fantastic footwork right at the top of the box, and then has a rip right on goal. Mitch Hildebrandt, safe hands. Keep his hand. Here it is. Michael Chang, left foot, rips it, and Hildebrandt, nice footwork there. Give me that, he says. Sticky hands. Well, you said it, Andrew. This game is certainly starting to open up here.
Ball there to be won in the middle, and it's Cincinnati who's just get it downfield, and now Williams will give chase again. It's Delbridge there. Back it goes to Hildebrandt. Could take a touch if he wanted, but he goes first time to Berry.
Nice job by the big striker there, the goal scorer tonight, to hold the ball up, and he brings a whole new aspect for Cincinnati, being able to do that. Slowing the game up, holding the ball up top there, waiting for his wingers to get through, and gets a throw-in out of this for Cincinnati deep in Charleston's end.
Throw-in FC Cincinnati, 1-1. The game poised here, perfectly balanced. If you're a neutral, you couldn't really ask for more. I think you're going to find both teams are going to go for it here. Cincinnati will be looking for the 3 points, as will Charleston. There's a loose pass, and it's Portillo who is the recipient, and he flicks it through the middle. Williams, is he in behind here? Down he goes. The referee says no. Good tackle, Delbridge, and it'll be a corner for the battery. Well, another big shout from the fans. No real complaints from Romario Williams, though.
Yeah, no real complaints, because he knows that was a fantastic tackle. Good touch there, and then
he had to get
big
that
time
right.
Challenge, and he had to get that right. Is exactly correct, and that's a penalty if not, but fantastic challenge there. Gets the ball, but a corner here for the battery, and I mean, if you're a soccer fan watching this game, you got to be excited. I am. Charleston battery corner.
Corner kick for Charleston on the right foot of Justin Portillo. Whipped in again, and it's headed over the bar, this time by Lasso. The referee says goal kick. Well, he scored in the first half. Another chance for the big defender there.
Yeah, the big man, he works on that every single day after practice, and just a great player stepping in after Sean Ferguson, the longtime Charleston battery. Here we have another look at it for us. Gets up just off the shoulder, a little bit over the bar on that one, but as I was saying, he works on headers every single day after training, and we saw him score earlier, and that's his bread and butter right there. He loves getting up there for those set pieces.
Well, Quinn did a good job there getting the body on him.
He did.
Hackshaw heads forward, comes back towards him, heads the ball down again. Charleston control with Marini through the legs. Half chance here for the battery to build, with Chang trying to slip it through. It's Williams who takes up the running, edge of the 18, runs into Polak. Good defending Not fully clear yet. Now it is. Angle pass from Quinn. GB showed too much of that to Lasso. It's a cross for a throw-in on the far side. 25 minutes to go at MUSC Health Stadium here in Charleston, South Carolina.
We have ourselves a match here, and great little piece of defending there from Pollock. Come all the way across and make that tackle.
Yeah, two sides. Really big clubs really in the scheme of things, and you can see why. Delbridge trying to get McLaughlin in behind here. He manages to get the ball across. Lasso with a header. A chance perhaps. No, he didn't catch it. Fordyce. Well, he'll be thinking about that when he goes to sleep tonight, because it sat up, didn't it?
Oh, it sat up. Nice little challenge there from GB we saw with Lasso getting up there, and Fordyce comes in on it, doesn't get all of it. It's poaching, as you said earlier. The header earlier, and then that one sitting up for him there definitely didn't do what he wanted to on that one. And as you said, he'll be thinking about that later.
Tambakis away. Hackshaw wins the header. Berry wins the second header to clear it. And then round the outside for Mikey Ambrose. Back in now to Portillo. First time to Guerra. Guerra squares it to Hackshaw. Portillo again. Cincinnati comfortable in their defensive shape as Portillo overhits that one. You can see the adrenaline pumping through these players. Ping that one across.
He did. Nice little piece of play there for both teams. And as you said, the surface licking it up a little bit. A little bit of dew on the pitch.
Flag is up.
Natural grass surface, fantastic field here tonight for the players.
Well, you played here for many years, Kevin, and it does get slick in the early parts of the year, doesn't it?
It certainly does. I mean, as you know, as the sun goes down, it starts to the dew kind of, you know, comes up on the grass, and if you don't have studs or hybrids, you know, plastic and the metal studs is what I mean by hybrid, and then you're going to fall, you're going to slip. We've seen it here a little bit tonight. And, yeah, you definitely have to prepare for that. It makes for a faster game, though, as we've seen here in the second half.
I think you won't find too many players that will not like the surface. Chang with a tackle. It'll be a throw-in. Polak there trying to get that ball up the line to Fordyce. Alan Koch off the bench looking on. Just out of your frame. That's a foul, isn't it? It'll be a free kick for FC Cincinnati. Right, there he is. Alan Koch will hand the ball to, knock the ball to Polak. Battery on the road next week in Charlotte. Cincinnati, as I mentioned, 3 games to start the season on the road before returning home on April 15th for the home opener.
You think those Cincinnati fans are going to be ready for that one?
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be ready, no question about it. There's an angle ball in. Charleston parry it away. Delbridge. Nothing on for him. He just knocks it down the line. Trots back into position. Charleston will drive it forward. Delbridge again underneath it. Portillo hooks it forward. Berry underneath it. The touch from Williams. Off target. Now Wiedemann working against Ambrose. Hackshaw across to help out. Gets a little nibble on him, but Boehner joins in. Now Walker. GB. Lovely ball out to the far side. First time ball in. Fordyce wasn't actually expecting it. Charleston get it away. Now the foot race is on. Well played by Berry. Oh, he just fell on his elbow there. He's holding it. Let's hope he's okay. It's an awkward one. We'll keep an eye on him. He looks like he's going to continue for now. Here's Charleston with Griffith. Nice soft touch from Quinton Griffith. Slips it into Guerra. Guerra, good first touch in turn. Rides it through to, well, that's going to be a penalty. Berry, what was he thinking? He came flying in through the back of Romario Williams. And Charleston have a chance from the penalty spot.
He was, and the captain, Berry, you got to got to think that his mind's not in the right place there. He did take a knock on that elbow that was injured in preseason there, and he comes in, and it's a little bit reckless.
Well, he saw the ball, but you just can't. You're not going to get away with that. You could see the frustration from McLaughlin in that camera angle. Well, I never. So it's a chance for the Battery. Justin Portillo will take the penalty. Hildebrandt in goal.
Hildebrandt in goal. He's thinking save, save, save here. And you know that Justin's looking at this. This is going in.
Well, we'll see. Justin Portillo. Big moment. Oh, he saves it! Second attempt. Portillo buries it. 2-1 Charleston. Unlucky Mitch Hildebrandt. Ah, look at that. He had it. He saved the first attempt, but he couldn't stop Portillo from burying it after it had popped loose. Looks like he took a knock. Let's have a look at this penalty, Kevin.
Fantastic, fantastic save by Mitch Hildebrandt on the first one. It's tough. Justin Portillo very aware. Well done by coming in on the rebound, but great save. Unlucky there with that rebound. Justin Portillo, great awareness coming in and picking up the rebound there. Tip your cap to Mitch Hildebrandt there. Chances definitely not in his favor, but as we say, Justin Portillo very, very aware there, and fantastic response to that save. But hopefully Mitch Hildebrandt's all right. It looks like he did take a knock.
Maybe just a little bit winded. He'll be disappointed, I think, because, to be honest, looking at it a second time, it wasn't the best penalty from Portillo. He got down, but he couldn't smother it, and it popped back to Justin and knocked that one into the far corner. Big smile on his face. A goal and an assist for the New Orleans boy tonight, Coastal Carolina product. And Charleston 2-1 up. The other player I'm keeping an eye on is Berry. We said that he fell awkwardly on that elbow and just seemed to get to him a little bit as he came through Romario Williams. No question about the decision from Jeff Gamble, the referee. All right, well, Charleston have got the lead. We've got 18 minutes to go. Let's see if FC Cincinnati can respond again. It's been a super game this tonight to start the season.
It certainly has. We've seen a lot of action.
Long ball forward. Griffith heads away. Controlled by Chang. Slip wide to Griffith. Down the line for Chang. Delbridge across. Lumps that one away. And curled into touch on its way down the line. It'll be a throw-in for the Battery. Both coaches have got the platoon of subs up and warming up. So I would not be surprised if we see a change from Cincinnati in the next few minutes. We mentioned Dakers. Perhaps we'll see what Alan Koch is thinking. His first game in charge of Cincinnati here tonight. There's a player warming up down there. We'll get back to that in a second as Charleston edge forward. Corbin Bone is pulling on the jersey down below us. Portillo, quick feet to get away from Fordyce. On the ground, little slip pass, and it was a poor challenge from Polak. And that'll bring up a free kick for the Battery. And here comes the change, Kevin. Let's see, who's going to make way? Aidan Quinn, it is, who will make way for Corbin Bone. So, on his debut tonight, Aidan Quinn, I thought he had a very good game.
He did. He had a fantastic game, and they're going to bring some energy in here. Quinn, big pickup for FC Cincinnati. Good minutes tonight. We've seen a lot of him this season, definitely. And you see Coach gives him a pat on the back. Well done.
Corbin Bone, the experienced FC Cincinnati player. On he comes. This is a chance, though, for the Battery. They need to defend here, Cincinnati. Quinn off, Corbin Bone on. Portillo lobs it in. It's headed wide by FC Cincinnati. Up the line it goes. Wiedemann. Portillo wins it in the tackle. Ambrose back to Lasso. Andrew Bell with former Charleston Battery USL goalkeeper Kevin Corby alongside me. Good effort there. A for effort there from Kenny Walker, sliding in to stop the outlet ball.
That's right. You know he's fired up. Wearing a captain band, and there's Anhauser giving a
first look. There you go. Coach Anhauser. He's been with the club since 1994. Animated there, barking out some instructions. He did pick Taylor Mueller, despite the fact that draws Mueller level with him on appearances for the club.
Yeah, definitely, and as we said, so passionate about the club. It's fantastic to see that. Obviously, first time standing up there, but Coach Anhauser is.
Oh, what a goal that is from Portillo. Can Chang keep it in? He just can't stretch out that leg to get that under control. Yeah, maybe he won't pick Mueller again.
Yeah. I don't know if that would be the best decision, but top 5 defender in the league. I'd put him up there with top 3, definitely. Taylor Mueller, that's fantastic for him tonight. 115 appearances, the veteran, and he's been so solid for the Charleston Battery. Definitely deserves a look at the next level. And that's what this league's about. It's fantastic to see the following from Cincinnati, the following from Atlanta United, the partnership with the Charleston Battery, and a couple players on loan. Goalkeeper Alex Tembakis, Mikey Ambrose playing for him tonight.
Yeah, 4 players have come across to Charleston from Atlanta United, who are off this weekend with the international break. Oof, Delbridge. He put his hands on Romario Williams, and that was enough for the Jamaican to go to ground. And the referee says free kick. Can't really complain, but wasn't a lot there, was there? But as it is, it'll be a free kick and a chance here for the Battery to pressure Cincinnati again. Portillo and Chang over it. Lasso's gone up to the back post. Here you go. Let's have a look.
Yeah, feet got tangled up there. Put his hand on him there, but unlucky.
I'd be very surprised if it isn't Michael Chang on the in-swinger, but we shall see. Delbridge looking on. Polak gets the magic spray to guide him, with Walker alongside him, the 2-man wall. It's a low, flat delivery. It wasn't the best from Chang. And it'll run away, I was going to say for a throw-in, but Chang keeps it in play, and he skips away from Polak. Can he get the cross in? Good skill from Michael Chang. Wins the throw-in down by the corner flag. Just sold in the little dummy there, Michael Chang. Nicely done. Charleston will now be using all of their clock management skills, of course, taking their time. Griffith, the right back, comes up to take the throw-in. Just over 10 minutes to play. Williams shows for the ball. Slipped in, or a chance perhaps, as Hackshaw turns. Can't keep it in play. It looked like it went out. Yes, it did. Goal kick. So no changes so far for the Battery. Cincinnati have just made the one with Corbin Bone into the action. Hildebrandt, who's been very involved tonight, the goalkeeper. He slips again as he kicks it. Free header for Hackshaw. He has to go up and try again. Chang, lovely first touch. Can't pick out Guerra. Fordyce onto the loose ball. Wiedemann starts his run down the line. Here's Wiedemann now. He's got just behind Ambrose. Low cross in. Lasso away. One back quickly by FC Cincinnati. Corbin Bone with a touch, his first of the game. Boehner, wide to Wiedemann. Not much on that one, really. Charleston parry it clear. That should drop for Chang. Chang, oh, lovely, lovely skill from the Cuban. And he's going to slip it in behind here. The flag is up just off the shoulder of Delbridge. Free kick. Well, that gets Coach Anhauser up because he felt that was not offside. I think, I think Hildebrandt would have got there, though.
I do, too. And it's a fantastic awareness from the goalkeeper, Mitch Hildebrandt. And we saw him earlier on shine away the dangers, quick off his line. It's a great read.
We're going to see a double change. Alan Koch rolling the dice. Omar Cummings in, Fordyce is off, and Wiedemann off, and here's Dakers into the match. So his debut appearance tonight for FC Cincinnati, Kadeem Dakers, who had such a good year in 2016 with Louisville. The Battery players will know him well. And Mikey Ambrose has got his work cut out on the far side. He's a quick, tricky little winger. Berry, the skipper, brings it forward. That one overhit, and Zambakis can control that and just take a few seconds off the clock. There you see it, Cummings into the match. The Jamaican striker. Vastly experienced veteran players, got Major League Soccer experience under his belt. I was talking to Alan Koch about him this morning. We had a quick chat before the game, and he said he's a great guy. Great for the locker room, very professional, keeps them ticking over though. And we all know he can score goals, which is what they need right now. Polak wins the header. It came off the head of Griffith last, so a throw-in now for FC Cincinnati. And, well, actually, maybe it touched the arm of Griffith. It's going to be a free kick. So here come the big boys. This is a chance. Berry and Delbridge go forward to join GB Fall in the box. He's going to have to walk back a little bit, Marini. The referee doesn't want to have to come across and bring out that spray. It's Kenny Walker over the ball. Angles it to the back post. Headed over the bar. It was a chance for Delbridge, but he couldn't get it on frame. Eight minutes to play. FC Cincinnati looking for a tying goal here.
Decent ball by Walker there. Gets a head on it, Delbridge, but puts his hands on his head just over the bar. That's what they're looking for, though, a response.
Well played there by Berry, but it's Portillo who controls. There was a foul. He won the ball despite being fouled, Austin Berry. Charleston are going to make a change now, and it'll be Romario Williams who makes way for Eviel Cordovez. Good night's work for Romario. Drew the penalty that at the moment has Charleston ahead.
Great minutes from Romario Williams tonight. I'll grab a sip of water and get a pat on the back there from Coach Anhauser. And the big man, Eviel Cordovez, the Cuban striker. If you're FC Cincinnati, you're not happy right now. If you're on the back line, that's a tough player to play against, coming in with fresh legs. 83rd minute here, and
national team striker.
National team striker, and he scores goals. He's a fast, heavy left foot. Great player.
Yeah, defected with Michael Chang a few years back. He's been with Charleston since then. Charleston with it on this near side. And into touch, it'll be a throw-in for FC Cincinnati as we approach the last 5 minutes here at MUSC Health Stadium. Season opener tonight for these two sides in USL. Thank you for joining us. It's Andrew Bell with Kevin Corby alongside me. One in the tackle there. Here's Dakers, his first action. Quick pass to Bone. Slips it square. Walker goes backwards. Oh, he's caught in possession, Berry, but he gets away with it. Guerra couldn't control the tackle touch forward. Ambrose first to react to that through ball. Cordovez, his first touch. Tackled by Berry. Walker now. Dakers. Long ball round the outside, and now the race is on, and it's Berry. Will get there. He looks very tired, doesn't he? And he has the ball nicked from him by Cordovez. Cordovez running at Berry. Cuts inside him. Slips it in square. It's a chance, and it's behind. Good tackle by Delbridge to block it behind for a corner kick.
Decent job by Delbridge. We'll have another look at it here. But the big man, Cordova's fresh legs. You saw that foot race with Austin Berry. He's tired. It's the 85th minute. Here we go. Has a touch, goes at him, says, I'm going right at you. Takes a touch down to the line and whips it right in. Nice job by Delbridge to shy away the danger there. Corner kick Battery, though.
It'll be Portillo on that right foot over there. You can see him just at the corner of your frame. Clips it in, headed across, and safe hands from Hildebrandt. Mitch Hildebrandt punts it clear. Cummings. Dakers now. I think we're going to send it down to Poppy Miller on the sideline in just a second. We'll get back to that in a moment because the ball comes into the middle. It's away by Lasso. Corbin Bone to Walker. Out to this near side. Cincinnati driving the pressure into Charleston here at the moment. McLaughlin's going to try his luck. That one's over the top. Let's send it down to Poppy Miller at the sidelines and hear what she's got.
Thanks, Andrew. We're seeing a lot of frustration on the field from both teams. It began with a foul called on Polek by the Batteries Williams. Koch is calling his players to compose as he put on all 3 sets of fresh legs. We've already had one game-changing call due to the foul, and I have a feeling we've got a few more to come in these last few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Poppy. Down there on the sidelines, well, she can see the frustration and feel the tension it's building here as Charleston make a change. Fresh legs on now. Anunga, as Chang makes way for Anunga. I don't think Alan Koch is panicking, though. He knows just one chance is all he needs. All his players need, I should say. That'll be a throw-in for the Battery. So Coach Anhauser's made 2 changes. He's got 1 left in his pocket if he needs it. Here's Anunga's first touch, a header down the line. He's making his debut tonight. Brian Anunga, Cameroonian player, USL experience, played for Wilmington previously. 88th minute here at MUSC Health Stadium. Long ball forward. GB beaten in the air by Lasso. Lovely chest trap from Guerra. Hackshaw trying to drop it over the shoulder of Polak. Does well to bring it down. Now Delbridge. And again. Charleston press, but that's good from the defender. Slips away from Cordovez. Across to Berry, the captain. Drives it forward, right-footed. Difficult one for McLaughlin, but he brings it down. Polak inside to Walker. Slips it back to Bone. Walker again. Oh, he's around Hackshaw. Winds up the shot. Oh, I thought that was headed in for a second. It took a deflection. It's behind for a corner kick. Hits it well, though.
He ripped that one. It definitely looked like a good strike from here. Took a deflection, and as you said, FC Cincinnati corner here late in the game.
They got to send the big boys forward here. There's not much time left. Some pushing and shoving in the box. Walker to take it. The referee's coming across for a word here. Jeff Gamble. What's he going to say to them here? Stop pushing each other, boys. Fat chance of that. There they are, trying to make it difficult for Alex Tambakis at the back post. Kenny Walker on that right foot. Swung in, diving header, not fully clear, and still not. Bone gets it wide to Walker. To the back post. Big jump, and Lasso gets a piece of it. Guerra trying to tackle away, and the ball runs away. Well, he gives them a goal kick. Cincinnati were hoping Cummings could conjure up a corner there, but just a goal kick for the Battery. And we are approaching time added on here at the end of the 90 minutes. Justin Portillo with a goal and assist. has got his side in front at the moment. We're keeping an eye on the fourth official. We'll let you know as soon as we can. That drops nicely to Cummings, and he pushes it wide to Dacres. Dacres out there, back inside to Cummings. On the ground to McLaughlin. Oh, that struck the arm of the Battery defender. No, says the referee. No penalty awarded. Big shout there. I'm not sure if we'll get another look at that, but that could be a pivotal moment here at MUSC Health Stadium, because the Charleston Battery are coming away with it here. Anunga can't keep it in play. Throw in FC Cincinnati. We're in time added on at the end of the game. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Dacres. Back to Austin Berry. Just drags that ball from an awkward position under his feet, and then he gives it away. Anunga on the ground. He's asking Guerra to run through, but that's comfortable for Berry. Hackshaw fouls. Free kick, FC Cincinnati. And they may as well just lump this one forward. They'll send the big boys in here. It's a chance here at the death for the visitors. Charleston are going to take a few seconds off the clock, I think. And it's going to be Atula Guerra who will make his way slowly, would be my guess, across to the near side. And he'll make way for Ricky Garbanzo.
Good minutes from the big man Atula Guerra tonight. Fantastic job from him. He'll get a pat on the back, grab a sip of water, be happy with this play.
Well, let's see if the Battery can defend the set piece. Swung in a little bit flat. Fall with a volley, spinning volley. Didn't connect really as cleanly as he hoped, and it's behind for a goal kick.
GB, the goal scorer tonight, he's had a great night. He's going to be a huge factor for FC Cincinnati this year. There he is. Big striker, scores goals for fun. He had the header, nice header tonight, and he's been just a pain for Taylor Mueller and Forrest Lasso in the back. He's going to be a great factor for the team this year. Scores a lot of goals, I got a feeling.
Delbridge wins the header. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston. Time now the worst enemy for FC Cincinnati. They're trailing on the road here in this season opener. 2-1 the score. Charleston ahead. Hackshaw controls. Just loops it forward. Garbanzo gives chase. Berry. Awkward, but he gets it away. Oh, and he finds McLaughlin. There was a foul, was there? So a free kick for Cincinnati. Could have played the advantage there, Jeff Gamble, the referee. One clearance. Mueller heads up and away. That's a free kick. Oh, he's given it to Cincinnati. Looked like it should have gone the other way. There's some pushing and shoving. The players animated. Yeah, he just made the wrong gesture. It was clearly a push on Anunga. Kenny Walker's eyes lit up, didn't they? Because he thought, hang on a second, I got a free kick, but let's have a look. Yeah, that's a free kick. So overrules himself. He signaled left first.
He's done a great job tonight.
I think so too. Jeff Gamble, the referee.
Yep.
Long ball forward. Cordovez underneath it. Headed away. Foul by Cordovez. They have to take it quickly. There's not much time. Uber frustrating this for the FC Cincinnati players. Garbanzo throws it back to Mitch Hildebrandt. Not long left. Drives it forward. Cummings beaten in the air. Anunga fouled again. Oh, he's just got to be a bit more careful there. Walker. Charleston will take another 30 seconds off the clock here. Coach Anhauser saying that's 3 minutes. By my stopwatch, that is 3 minutes. So we're in time added on to time added on here. Awkward header backwards. Cordovez drives it into the side netting. There's the final whistle, and Charleston hang on. Two-1 winners over FC Cincinnati. The Battery celebrating their 25th anniversary tonight. What a game we had. Justin Portillo with a goal and an assist. And Charleston were just too strong for the visitors, who I thought acquitted themselves very well. Kevin, your last thoughts before we go to break.
Yeah, just a fantastic way to kick off our USL season here. Good job by the Battery getting the goals, a couple of set-piece goals. And, I mean, if you're an FC Cincinnati fan, you are definitely excited for the rest of this year. There's some talent on this team, and as well with the Battery. There's a couple of fantastic USL teams, and I'd bet money that they'll both be in the playoffs later on this season. There's going to be some great games between them. Fantastic game we had here tonight. Some great goals, a penalty. We had a great way to kick off the year, though. I'm certainly excited, and I'm sure all of you are at home if you're watching this game.
Handshakes all round. Very exciting. But it's the home side that pick up the 3 points to start the season. With Justin Portillo, goal and assist. Congratulations to him. All right, we're going to go to break. When we come back, more here from MUSC Health Stadium, 2-1 the final score.